What is up, guys? So this episode we go to Hollywood. We're back in Cincinnati. Sorry for the delay. We been busy, really busy with work, and then
Mate, they don't care.
Lincoln
They don't care about that.
Party,
they just want you to stream more, put out more videos.
Yeah, we're gonna try to post more, and yeah, let's just see how this session goes. Also, I may try to incorporate more online stuff with the. If you guys want to see some tournament highlights and stuff for me playing online.
That'd be nice.
You know,
get some more
get
online stuff like that. That'd be good. Good idea, mate.
But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Let's get to the session. We're back in Ohio. You know how we know? Can't see, can you? Well, there's snow on the driveway. Alright. We're back in Ohio, fellas. Back in Ohio. It's cold out there. About 20 degrees. But that isn't going to stop us from going to Hollywood Casino. 7 tables of 1-3. 1 table of 1-2 PLO. We haven't played much PLO in a long time, so I guess it's 1-3. We'll get on the list for 2-5 and see if anything develops, but it's looking like 1-3. So the max is 500. We're going to be in for the max, $500. So let's go. Alright guys, so there's 0-2-5 right now. They said they had 1 game, but it was only up for an hour, so it's 1-3. So we're going to go get chips. Let's go get them. Okay, so this first hand, Jack 10 of hearts, we opened at 12 bucks. We only got 1 caller here on a flop of 10-9-5. We go ahead and bet $16. He doesn't take too much time before making the call. So just heads up here to a turn, which is a queen. Now I think I should just be double barreling here, but we decided to check, and he confidently throws out $37. So obviously not folding. We pretty much insta-call with our pair and up and down straight draw. And the river is a deuce. So we check once more, just because I think he's mostly strong here, especially when he leads the turn. And he throws out a bet of $54. So at this point, I'm pretty much done. I mean, we only beat a bluff, and I just do not see him bluffing here. So we go ahead and let it go and move on to the next one. Okay, so here in the big blind, we look down at pocket 9s. Let me know what you guys would do here. This is an interesting hand. So under the gun, player to our left, tighter player, decides to open to 18. So pretty hefty raise, 6 times the blind. Comes back around to us, and we are not folding. So we throw in the 18. Flop is Jack 9-3 with 2 hearts. So we do flop a set. Great flop for us. We go ahead and check it to him since he's showing all the strength, and he leads for 18. With the straight draw and flush draws out there, we go for a check raise. I wanted to size an amount that I knew he wasn't going to fold to, so I made it 40. Would be highly surprised if he folded for 22 more. So we make it 40, and he calls. Turns a 6 of hearts. Now this is where it gets interesting. So it does put a flush draw up there, but I'm definitely not going to slow down. We decide to bet $100 on the turn, and not really sure. I mean, I guess if he has a big overpair, he's going to call most of the time. I mean, I guess if he doesn't have a heart, it's kind of tough. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Should I size down? Is a $100 bet there on the turn good? It's kind of a weird spot. But he thinks about it for a little bit. And, I mean, if he did have a big pair, I guess he made a good fold. But, yeah, he folds and we take it down. I'm going to assume he had kings maybe queens. He said he had a big pair, so I don't know.
Ready to go? Pretty call.
In this hand, we look at king queen off in the big blind. Small blind only had 70 or 80 in a stack, and he's been tight aggressive, just putting it in when he's got something. And he just jams all in. He could just have an ace or something, but we fold. And we even show him, and he's really mad, and he shows ace queen. We had ace 10, we opened to 10, got 2 callers. Flop came 10 high, 10, 9, 3. Small blind leads for, I believe, 15. Yeah, $15. Player to our right makes the call. And, yeah, with this board, 3 ways, I'm not trying to just call. I mean, we do have position, but I'm not trying to just call and have some bad turns come about. So we go ahead and raise to 70. I think the size is okay. You guys can let me know if you would size a little bit different there. Player to our left folds, and the original better in the small blind decides to just jam the rest of his stack in there. I believe he had not much more, 75 or 80. Player to our right, who made the call for 15, decides on a call himself. So in this spot, we can't open it back up. We're obviously never folding, so we go ahead and make the call. So 3 ways, 1 player in the small blind is all in. Player to our right doesn't have much left. I think he had like 70 left, 70 or 80 left. So when the turn brings a 4 of diamonds, he checks, and it's a pretty safe card for us. So we just go ahead and bet enough to put him all in. And to my surprise, he folds. So he put quite a bit in there and then folded. But yeah, at this point I think I'm good. And the river's a king. I ask what he has. I tell him I have a 10. He says he has a 9. Flips his cards over and he has 9-3. So he has 2 pair. So that wins. And yeah. Alright guys, this may seem a little silly, but if you've reached this part of the vlog, you've made it to the chip shuffling tutorial. Now some of you may not know how to shuffle chips, and that's okay. First rule of thumb, no pun intended, get 2 equal chip stacks. I prefer 4. Put your thumb on the right side, your index finger in the middle, your other 3 on the right stack, and just squeeze. And you'll get it eventually. So in this next hand, there's a newer player at the table. We open Jack 9 off here to 15. And he was the only player to make the call. Flop came 7-6-3 with 2 clubs. He went ahead to check to us. We bet 15 on the flop once more. He goes ahead and makes the call. Turn card was an 8, so gave us a up and down draw, straight draw. He checks. We should probably fire here again, but we check it back. River is a jack. And so we river top pair. He checks it again. We go for some value here, $25. And he quickly makes the call. We show our jacks, and it is good. He mucks his hand. So we win the hand, but maybe we fire the turn as well, picking up that up and down straight draw. Other than that, we take it down. Okay, so this hand we have Jack 9 off again. We open to 15 on the button. The small blind decides to come along and make the call. So we go heads up to a flop of Queen 10 deuce rainbow. He goes ahead and checks it over to us. Great flop for us. We're up and down. We go for a C bet of $20. And he thinks about it for a second and makes the call. So the turn is not great. It is an ace. So I guess it's better for our range than his. So I guess it's not the worst card. He checks it over to us again, and we go for a bet of $35. So we're still, not up and down. Well, I guess we are, but gutter gives us the nuts to the king, and the 8 also gives us a straight. So definitely going to continue with this ace helping our range more than his being in the blinds. And with a bet of 35, he thinks about it for a bit and then lays it down. So we go ahead and take that one down. Well, pretty frustrated with our play tonight. Did not play great, and I guess we played a few hands well, but for the most part, we played pretty bad. There was a hand that I did not get on film where I opened 7s to 20 over a limp. One caller, who guy was playing pretty straightforward, it came queen 8-10, 2 spades. So a complete miss. Check, check. Turn is a 7 of hearts. So we turn a set. We bet 25 on the turn. He calls. River's a deuce of spades. I check, and he confidently throws in 75 of his 200. So didn't think he was bluffing there. So I thought about it for a bit and folded. And he showed me jack 6 or something. It was a bluff nonetheless. So I don't know, just that hand and some other ones, I guess. I don't know. Just not a good night. And now we are at Mickey D's. We are now going to get some breakfast and go get some sleep. And hopefully play better in the next session. We'll see y'all next time. See that right there? That was a $225 sausage McGriddle.
Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.
See you next time.
See you next time. Thanks for watching.
All right. See you next time.